This channel does not promote or encourage any illegal activities. All content provided by this channel is meant for educational purpose only.
So in today's class, we are gonna talk about all the dangers that are present on the darknet. So yeah, let's start. So the first thing, before looking at all those points, the darknet, as you saw in previous classes, is a world of a lot of things. You can have very interesting things such as libraries or all kind of stuff. You can look at them all on your wiki, hidden wiki. But also you can find a lot of other type things that are not as amazing as they are. This is why it could be also one of, for me, honestly, I consider this as one of the biggest dangers of the deep web, because it can, well, when you see certain stuff, sometimes it's not, you don't really want to see them. So we can say it that way. This is one of the dangers of the deep web. But from a technical point of view, first of all, you have a lot of viruses and malwares in a lot of websites. So if you visit bad websites, well, sometimes you can have viruses or malwares or a lot of stuff like this. So it's very, very, very important for you guys to be very careful on the website that you are visiting. Once again, this course is really just an introduction, so it just introducts you, show you what exists, show you what to do, what not to do. It's not a complete course about security where I explain you how to hide everything and all this kind of stuff. So it's really just an introduction show. So just try to stay away from certain kind of websites, and if you don't know a website link, well, simply just don't click on it. If you are sure about a link or a website, well, you can go and visit it. It's the same thing as the surface web, just you have to be a bit more careful, because once again, there is no censor on the deep web. You can find a lot of disturbing things sometimes, and those disturbing things can come with malwares and viruses also. And the type of viruses that you have on the deep web can sometimes be very, very powerful and just destroy your computer. So or steal all your banking information. So be very, very careful about this. Never click on a link, well, that you don't know. Second thing, users can find where you are. Once again, it's not all users. I'm talking about some good hackers. So if there are some websites on the deep web, and there are some stories of people who have been tracked down because they insulted some other people, or they just acted bad with some people. So be very careful. Once again, I'm saying this, it's not, you are anonymous on the deep web, don't worry, everything's anonymous. What we saw in this course, if you're using Tails and Tor, you should be anonymous, but once again, you don't want to offend the wrong person, because you have good persons on the deep web, but you also have a lot of criminals, so you have to be careful with the people that you are dealing with. So from this point of view, try to be very, very careful. So this can be also one of the dangers of the dark web, not the deep web, of the dark web. And it's not, the last thing is that it's not the deep/dark web that is dangerous in itself as a whole, because what it is in the end is just a lot of websites put it together. It's the people that can be on it. It's like the surface web, but on the deep web, since there is a lot more of criminality that is going on in this place, well, the dark web is more dangerous, so there are more dangerous people on this type of place. So try to not give your address or banking information to those people, because once again, if you start doing so, well, guess what's gonna happen? If you offend the wrong person and they have your information, well, you don't know what they can do. So those are, for me, the dangers of the dark web. The biggest one, as I said, is often viruses and malwares. The two others, yes, they are here, but if you act simply as a normal person, well, it should not happen to you. But be very careful about viruses and malwares. So just the websites that you are visiting. Try to not visit all the links that you see, because once again there is no censors on the web, on the deep web / dark web. So you need to be sure about the websites that you guys are visiting. So that's it for this course, guys, and see you all in our next class.